Okay, well, here we go. Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be episode 4 of the adoption, and this will be the last one. Not that it ends, because it will continue and go on between me and my sisters and families. But enough on the subject, and it's time to move on to other things. But not before I get some of my other sisters' input. She was part of the reunion when we all got together in Albuquerque, and we had some interesting moments.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely a big party when I got to my first sister's house, and everybody was there, including this sister. This is Sister Susan.
I'm number 2.
She's number 2 of the 3 of us.
Yes.
We are all full sisters. So, Sister Susan,
Well, it was
a friend,
party time.
a friend of mine has a channel as well, and she calls her Sister Susan on there, and it's very funny. Both of my sisters. Anyhow. So Susan was there when we showed up. And the only thing I had really known about Susan, because I don't know if we had spoken on the phone even at that point, no?
I don't think so.
Was a very bad videotape. That kind of made her look like she didn't have any teeth.
Well, now I don't.
Because it was a videotape of a videotape. But either way, she was my sister. It didn't matter. And so when I met her, it was one of the first things you said was, "I do have teeth, you see." Can
yeah,
you see?
I
I do have teeth. Yeah. But you had teeth.
I did.
My first memory, for some reason, my first memory of you is actually on the video, and I wasn't there for it. When you were in the video and you guys were waiting for me to get there, and you were up on the roof at our other sister's house, and the balloons and all that, and she'd been videotaping you through the day. You were waiting for Tammy to get here.
Mm-hmm.
They'd come back to you a little bit later, still waiting for Tammy to get here. Come back the third one, she said, "Still here." But it was a very warm welcome when I got there, I thought, anyhow.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome.
We had a lot of fun. We drank and partied, and I know I went over this before. Susan and I, the first night, sat and talked and cried and talked and cried.
Yeah.
Talked and laughed. We started to sing songs, but they never got finished.
Yeah. I think we forgot what we were singing halfway through.
So what I'd like to know from you is, what was your thoughts the first time you found out that I had contacted Sheila?
Well, I was glad because I didn't think you were ever going to find out because it was such a secret and one that really nobody wanted to talk about. And they just swept it under the rug. And Dad was even surprised, very surprised. So he was happy. We were all happy. We were all ecstatic, you know. It was awesome to know that we had another real sister. Because we have many, many half sisters.
Right.
Brothers. Many, many.
Many.
There's nothing like
And
having a
probably
full
many more than we actually know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's so many out there that we don't know.
This is a really bad angle.
I'm sorry.
Anyhow, I have to get a drink of water. So, moving a little bit further forward, unless there's something else you want to cover before that.
No.
Okay. Going forward a little bit more, after the reunion where we all got together, my husband and I and the kids went back to Reno. And it wasn't very long after that we came back and tried Albuquerque, living here and working and all that. It was only 3 months.
Yes.
Short-lived, a little traumatic. I'm pretty sure that my years, for several years after finding out about the adoption, were
confusing
to say the least.
Yes.
And very traumatic.
And conflicting.
Oh, conflicting, yes, big time, because of my feelings about my mom. And
you didn't know where to go with it all.
No.
I understand totally.
I didn't know how to be even a sister, really, honestly, because I never had one.
But you learned.
Oh, no, I learned. My sisters have taught me how to be a sister. Now, I don't know if everybody could survive that, but
I don't know if they could either.
But they have definitely taught me how to be a sister. And I wouldn't trade either of them for all the money in the world.
Well,
Although
I don't know about
I
that.
might spend all the money in the world to keep them in
You
separate
might trade
places.
me.
No.
I'm teasing.
We're all very much alike in many ways and very different.
So very different.
Very
yes.
different in a lot of ways.
But the similarities were just so uncanny to find out that you, not even knowing that you had sisters, acted just like we did.
Right?
Really? Yeah.
I know. I mean, think about the fact our older sister had her daughter when she was 15 or 16.
Yeah.
You had Jessica when you were your daughter
17.
when you were 16 going on 17.
Yeah.
And I had my daughter when I was 14. Well, 15. I just turned 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't even grow up together, not
No.
even in the same kind of neighborhoods. And
No.
well, when I saw Dad, I mean, even and you can't always see things in yourself. Even I could see that I looked just like him.
Oh, yeah. You look more like him than anybody.
I know, it's so ironic.
I look more like my mother. You look more like Dad and your older sister, our sister.
Mm-hmm.
You look like her. You all similar. We're all similar. We're all similar.
Whether,
yes.
If you take a picture of the three of us, other than you looking like you're...
The peanut head in the middle. this little tiny whatever you want to call it.
There is a picture on my Facebook of me and my two sisters.
And Dad.
And our dad. And my sister Susan
lost.
is the little peanut head in the middle.
It's like, where is she? Who's that? Yeah. Didn't look like nobody.
I don't know what to tell you.
I look like the outcast.
We still all have the same similarities.
Oh, yes. We all have the same problems. We all have the same similarities. We all
In the end,
are the same.
my adoption was a good thing. Obviously, it was a good thing. Again, I'll say exactly what I said before. I think it was the best thing Alice ever did, was to give me up, and you guys know the rest. That's not everybody's opinion. That's mine.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree too, yeah.
Yes.
I think most people would agree. I just wish she would have done it for my sisters too. But different paths. We got to this point in a different way, but here we are.
Here we are.
And because the point of going through all of this adoption was to have a starting point, that was to show you the person I am now. But I have lots of stories about the person I was before too.
Yeah.
And I'm still that person.
And we're still having fun.
We are.
And that's what matters, you know. I mean, I've gotten older and grumpier and lazier, but we had our moments. We had our moments when we lived in Reno. Ooh,
oh my gosh, we had a lot of fun.
We had so much fun.
We packed a lot of fun in a short period of time.
We did.
But there were some interesting situations there too.
Yeah.
We had teenagers and
same ages. Oh,
yeah.
Lord. Same sexes, same ages. Yeah.
Do you remember when we caught the boys?
Putting fire alarms?
No.
Oh.
Huffing the whiteout.
Oh, yeah.
We had no idea what huffing was, okay? I mean, we hung with hippies and
we knew about drugs, but we didn't know about that.
But we didn't know anything about huffing.
No.
So here come our two boys, Michael and Michael. That's your first clue. Two Michaels do not make one right. No, it makes two Michaels.
Yeah, it does.
So here come our boys. Oh, were they 13?
12, 13, somewhere around there.
I think so.
Yeah.
And they're both giggling like crazy. And they've got what looks like white paint all over their face. Now, mind you, we had never heard of it, didn't know anything about it. Something new at the time, I guess. I don't know. Or we just never been exposed to it.
Yeah.
And
oh, excuse me.
We didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
We just knew they were doing wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, now you got to tell them about the time that they said that when they went to the buffet there in, where was it, Circus? And tell them.
I got a call at work. You got a call at work as well.
Yes.
That we needed to pick up our boys at Circus. We were living in Reno, Nevada at the time. I'm going to need a sip of this water.
Need more than that.
And so we had to pick up the boys. Because they had skipped school and they went to Circus to the all-you-can-eat buffet and told the people at the buffet that their grandpa was staying in the hotel and he was going to come down in just a little while. He was going to meet them down there, that he said to come down and go ahead and eat. Well, that didn't fly. I mean, they were there a long time. And imagine two 13-year-old boys attacking a breakfast buffet. I am sure that they did not
eat just a little.
Help their cause by the amount of food that they probably ate, wasted, and whatever else. So how did we get them out of that? How did we get them out?
Mine went to the D home.
Okay, then mine must have too, because I don't think I
Or
got
was
them.
it the time they pulled the fire alarms at the other hotel there by where we were staying?
Hmm.
Oh, they were hell on wheels. But I know mine ended up in the D home for a little while because I just
Yeah.
couldn't control his butt.
Reno was a challenge.
Yeah.
But we had some fun there
We
too.
had fun.
We had a lot of fun there.
We had a lot of fun.
We
Our
did.
children, on the other hand, caused us to have some
A
conflict.
few problems, just a few.
But, we didn't let that really get between us. It was like their problem. We would get mad at each other, but we didn't get to that point that we knew it was both of our kids. It wasn't one or the other. It was both.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It was both.
Our children together were definitely related.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and definitely trouble.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So it was, yeah.
It was challenging, but we made it through.
We did.
We did. We had fun in Reno.
And we're not done making it through.
No, we're not.
Our children are grown. We have grandchildren now. And that's really where the adoption story goes at this point.
You have a very large family.
I have a large biological family.
Yes.
I have a few close family members.
Mm.
And my sisters in New Mexico are the sisters I always wanted but never had when, everybody had to come spend the night for me to play Barbies because it's kind of boring playing Barbies by yourself. Or the dating game,
But at least you had them, Yeah.
I had a lot of stuff, but I didn't have
Yeah, you
the
didn't
people.
have that sister camaraderie.
So we raise hell every time we get together now.
Oh, we do. We make up for lost time.
We do.
There is no love greater than ours, and that's all that matters.
Yes, that's true. I love my sisters.
And your
I
sisters love you.
And we make this work because it's worth it.
Yep.
My finding out about the adoption and my coming to terms with the fact that my mom didn't want me to know, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
No.
I didn't betray her in any way, but it took some time. And if you're somebody that's out there, if you are, I do know how to talk right. You'll understand this little crazy accent thing I got going on later. But if you're someone out there, and for whatever reason, you're dealing with guilt over adoption, over death, a painful death, as opposed to wishing that somebody would be able to pass peacefully, suicide, anything, let it go. It doesn't serve you anymore. You cannot change the past.
No.
It does not matter what we do. We can't change the past.
No.
I've had things happen in this new family that have left some deep scars, but we choose
to go on,
to move forward.
Yes.
Because the past is the past. And my past was a mystery for a long time. But now it's been 32 years. 33 today.
Yeah.
Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday, Tam.
It is. It's my birthday today. It's been 63 years. And I came to New Mexico for this journey that you're seeing the end of.
It's not the end.
Because, I mean the end of this adoption part.
Segment.
Right. Because it's an anniversary. It's the 33rd anniversary of our all of us meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 33 years of
blissful family.
Having a family that definitely will give me more stories to tell you about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got some more. I got some big ones too.
Oh, yeah. She does.
And I got some funny stuff in there too. And
yeah, we got some real fun stuff for y'all.
Live each day as it comes. People don't like it. Fuck them. They're probably going to blank me out on that, but just put whatever word you want in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to be dropping another video here in an hour or so. It's just going to be a short one, but I think you'll enjoy it. So be sure and come back and check it out. And come back often, because now the stories will be random. I can be telling you about when I was 5 and I could reach the door knocker on the front door of our house, and I kissed a boy that day. He didn't kiss me back though, little bastard.
Another blank word. Oh.
Come back to Talk. And thanks for listening.
Love you, sis.
Love you too. See ya.